Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Come in. Hello, Kelly. How are you doing today, my friend? How are you? You got in at the perfect time. We're about to jump into some more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. On our last episode, we went and collected the Biggoron sword, so now we have a sweet two-handed sword to use, double the damage. We went back in time as a kid, went through the well inside of Kakariko Village, and we obtain the Lens of Truth, a very important item we'll probably be needing to use in the Shadow Temple that we're heading to next. So we're all prepped and ready to go. We can go ahead and just jump right back into the Shadow Temple. Let's go ahead and make sure I'm all set up here. I should probably go see a fairy, huh? Probably just pop a fairy, actually. Go ahead and just do that. Hell yeah, look at that. Big ass sword. Okay, so now we can go to the Shadow Temple. So let's go ahead and just fly right there. I did just learn this song, so I'm gonna have to try to memorize it here. Is that not it? Oh no, wait, what was the one I was doing? I think that's a different one. One is so it's there we go. My mind had to wrap around the notes a bit, try to figure out which was up, down, or like mid pitch. Anyways, glad we got that. Here we are in the graveyard. I think I did plant that one beam down. I guess I could have gone to go get that extra heart. But I won't really need it like super badly for the dungeon, so I'll just do it afterwards. This looks like it's the same puzzle. Go. Shadow will yield only to the one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. Good point, I should actually collect it. Yeah, check this out. You're gonna see invisible stuff with this thing. It's just blocked off now, for some reason. Make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. So, Skull of Truth is gonna be that guy. Okay. There we go. Took a minute to register. Had to make sure I wasn't fucking with it. So, what do these do? Anything else hidden nearby? Oh, maybe I could blow that up with a bomb. Dude, I should have A lot more bombs. Oh, sweet, I was right. Okay, but it still looks like I need a key. Damn, already, huh? No other panel like that. Aside from this one, which just takes you to the entrance. Supposed to do with these crates. My last bomb. Think there's gonna be anything from that? No, I didn't think so. Gotta be a switch. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Okay, so I go this way instead. Am I gonna need those crates for something? Use a bomb chew. Oh, it didn't kill it. What the hell? Give me more bombs. Oh, you suck. Damn it, and I need more bombs. What's that gonna do? Maybe I hit it with the hammer? Oh. That's visible and that's invisible. I could blow that up with a bomb, but I need to find some more. More magic is always good. Dude, this sword rocks. Master Sword would take a few hits with those, I think. Maybe like 4 hits, but this thing is just 2 hits and they're done. Cool, so 1 key. Anything else in here that I need to get? Oh, you're alive again. Stay away! Oh shit, yeah, this room. I can't use 2 magical items at the same time. That's a pit. That's not a pit. Ah, you dodged me. His sweet moves. Not a pit either. Good. I think maybe I could zip line up there. Okay, there is one there. Gimme. Ah. Wow, that was all of them already? I keep wanting to like lift up my GameCube controller as if it has gyro controls. And it most certainly does not. You found a map! Cool. Oh wow, that should have hurt me. It didn't. So I can just go back out that door. I kind of want to know what's down the pit, though. I can climb back up, huh? like it. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Money? Just money? Oh, cool. I found another key. Fortunate. Back up we go. So far, this dungeon's making me feel like I'm making the most progress. I'm finding 2 keys. That's just unheard of, man. I wonder if I could hit that wall back there with the hammer. Now I kind of want to go check. Hey, let me go do that real quick. I feel like the hammer has like the same effect as a bomb. I could be wrong. Let me see. Okay, no, that didn't work on him. Yeah, it didn't work on that wall. Dang. Can I kill these guys with a regular arrow? I don't think I've ever tried that. Try to shoot him right in the eye. Nope. Okay. It was worth a shot. Yeah, I already did that bird brain. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Whoa! It's got me. Whoa! Have anything good? You do. Magic. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. There's a door there. Evil pots? Nice pots. And here's a time stone. Time block. I just keep saying the same thing. Oh! The crazy room. Take the magic, though. I can't go through that one. That's blocked off. I mean, I probably got to hit the eyeball switches here. Yeah, I got to get them when they open their eyes. Gotcha, bitch. Ah, it's following me. Ow. Open your eyeball. Come on, I know you want to. Okay, come on, dude. What the fuck? Oh, okay, that's just a normal one. Also a normal one? Oh, that's an evil one. Come on, be evil. Please? Okay. Playing hard to get. I get it. Okay. Whatever, dude. That one. This is not blocked off anymore. Cool. Ooh, boss time. Or mini boss time. Ah! Come on, do a spin attack. Go. Do your worst, fool. I'm not afraid of you. You still hit him, but it doesn't seem to go through his arms. Oh, damn. Sneaky bastard. Done for. God, I love this sword. Aw. Oh, here, let me do one thing too, just in case. Because I know my, sometimes my streamer bot chat can be a little weird. I just want to make sure I read anyone and everyone's messages. I want to ignore you guys. I love you, but my bread and butter. Oh, chest. Is it gonna be V-Bucks? Please be V-Bucks. Oh, no, sweet hover boots. Hell yeah, you get the hover boots. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. The downside, no traction. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Visually, they're badass. But they do have, like, that slippy, slidey effect. I guess that's the only downside to them, but you can counteract it pretty well. Alright, a bunch of pots and eyeballs up to no good. Items either. Shame. Shame. Oh, that got weird. Go through this door. Take on some zombies. Before we do, let's stun them real quick so they don't get the drop on us. Might be able to take them out with one spin attack. Perfect. Found the compass. I'm not gonna lie, I think it would have been kind of cool maybe if they just made it to where the Biggoron could turn the Master Sword into the Biggoron Sword, but keep its Master Sword, like, ability, you know? To have one weapon. But then there would be the trade-off where it's like, you can never use your shield again. Like, I think that'd be a cool challenge. Maybe I could do, like, a Zelda randomizer one time, and then also maybe mod it to where the game will be even harder, but I start out with a two-handed weapon, like, from the get-go. Two-handed Master Sword would be sweet. So, I think I went through all the areas back there. Sort of, like, dip my toes in these areas. I need to go straight, but I need to break that wall. So I think I need to go pick up some bombs. These have anything? Alright, yeah, let's go buy some bombs. Luckily, we're near Kakariko. My bad, everybody. I should have came a little bit more prepared with the items. I didn't really think we would need bombs so much. Actually, you know what? I think I can get a heart piece in here. Let me see real quick. I think there's some torches I could light. Yeah. You went. There you are. I guess I missed. What is going on? That look Link had was like, eh? Oh, hey, check that out. I got bombs. 5. Okay. I don't want more. I thought that would be a heart piece. Damn. They may have changed that one too. Fairly certain I got this heart piece, right? Double check, because this could be an easy one I miss. Oh, come on. Could have grabbed that ledge, dude. Alright, yeah, I grabbed it already. Makes sense. Guess I could also buy a potion. I'll buy a blue potion. Spend some more money just to get rid of that, and oh yeah, it'll just heal my magic and my health if I really need to, and I think I'm gonna need it for the Bongo Bongo fight. I don't think he sells bombs. He sells bombs. Oh, Mr. Man. Okay, got enough bombs. I wonder if you can get a big bomb bag. Which I kind of forgot if you can. I think you do, but where would you get one at? Probably from the Gorons. That might come in handy later, because I feel like in a later dungeon I might need to use bombs again, but we'll see. Ultimate potion, how about it? 100 rupees? Yes. Ultimate potion. Cool. Oops. Oh my god, that was terrible. Oh, it's down. Oopsie. Let's head back. Let's get these bombs out too. Ooh, that was close. I always try to do a little roll before I hit a ledge with these, just to give you some more momentum, because it does give you like a slight boost. Ever so slightly. Sweet. Where the other key goes. We're moving further into this deep dark dungeon. Oh, shit. I think there's invisible spiders. Oh, what in tarnation? What are you doing here, buddy? Ah, what? I thought one bomb would kill you guys. At least he dropped more bombs this time. Ah. Oh, come on. That's not what I meant to do. Come on. Goodness gracious. Maybe it's not best to have fire arrows procced because they use magic and can't use 2 magical items at once. Oop. Yeah, I swear that one bomb used to just kill him. Item for that. A shadow, huh? Usually there's like a wall master that tries to grab you. I see that frozen ice switch over there, so I'm gonna have to switch back to fire arrows. I think I got this. Thought that would kill both of them. Ah! Cool. Ah, okay, I see what's going on here. It's tricky. It's a good thing I got these too, because man, you really use them for these puzzles. I'd say the fire arrow is really the only essential one that you would really want to use. The ice arrow isn't bad. I think it could freeze enemies. And then the light arrow you only get for the final fight, which kind of stinks. The cool thing about that arrow too is like when you kill enemies with it, you get more money. You get like a chance, I think, or it's maybe every time you kill an enemy with it, you get red rupees, just 20. Ooh. Will you get hurt by a fire arrow? Nope. Damn it. Your shield is gone. Oh no. Yeah, I still got you. Better run away with my stuff. Ow. Ow, okay, now I'm just getting tore by this thing. Come on, bats. Switch to regular arrows. Your life. Yes. Oh, can I call a time stone here? I need a time block to go here so I can get that. Can I even climb it? Oh, shit. Oh, thank God. Okay. Yay. Another one for some hearts. Yes, I want it. I must have life. Yes. Okay. That's pretty much everything in here. Go ahead and kill this bat in case something else happens from killing all the enemies. Look like it, but that's everything in here. Yeah, so far this dungeon is very succinct. I like it. I found a key. What's in this chest? Money. Nice. Okay, well, we got one really important thing at least, and we got paid for it too. Oh, you bastards. They spaced it out like that on purpose, I bet. Okay. I have to be more careful there. See? I like hella overshot it, and I don't think you can grab those. Two ways I can go. Let's go with this way first. Take care of that. I BMO. Ow. Ah, damn it, shoved me into my own bomb. Ah, what's going on? Help. Owie. I'm a bitch. Now, where are the other ones at? Above me? Oh, they are. Okay. Crazy. Look up, stupid. Oh, well, I can't get him from this angle. Very cool. A bundle of arrows, cool. Wait, why'd I put that away? Into, you know, and let's put this on an easier one. There we go. Lens of Truth on the Z button is very weird to me. Hahaha. Fools. You thought I couldn't get to that switch. I've got a sweet sword. Okay, this one... Yeah, block right here. This is an interesting room, but so far it looks like it's stayed the same. Got to find out, make sure I don't get smushed. There we go. That works. Oh. Always good to have health. Visible here. Yo, welcome in, the Degen 2099. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. We're just here in the Shadow Temple, kind of going through it pretty quick. A lot of the other temples have been a little bit more hard to traverse through. Hey, thank you for the follow, homie. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, welcome to the family. Are you a fan of the Legend of Zelda? Yeah, this is like my childhood. I grew up with this, so this is my bread and butter. This is the first time I've gone through the Master Quest, though. That's what we're doing right now. Yes, welcome in, my friend. I hope you're having a lovely day or night, wherever you are. Hope. Yeah, I think I'm all done here. What's this sign say? Hey, get over here. Only one with the Eye of Truth will find the stone umbrella that protects against the rain of blades. Oh, okay. That's just what this was. I think I gotta bring the block this way. Come with me, block. Yeah, I'd have to say out of all the dungeons so far, the Fire Temple and the Shadow Temple have been the most, the easier of the dungeons to traverse through. Water Temple, Forest Temple both gave me, like, some trouble, for sure. Bin! Oh, you don't do the powered spin attack when you have your lens out. Interesting. Whoa. Brought a chest over here. Yeah, this room is pretty much the exact same. Like they didn't change anything about this room from the original. And yep, you still get money. There is still a chest over this way that I did not grab for some reason. Oh shit, come on, man. Whoa! Holy shit. That was scary close. Alright, maybe I can clear this in one go. Yeah! Did it. Holy shit, I almost got smushed. Grab this. What is this? Gonna be another key? Hey, look at that. We're like rolling in the keys. Good. I'd rather have more keys that I know what to do with than none at all, honestly. So I'm gonna go that way next. I think, honestly, Link looks cool without the shield since I can't use it anyways. Looks pretty good. It fits. Only one who has the sacred feet can cross the Valley of the Dead. Ooh, because of that, I see. And I have 2 keys and I can open that one. Sweet. Let's go. And let's not mess this up. Ah, God. Okay, that was close. I would have had to go all the way back. So we have some zomboids. Go ahead and do the song. Oops. Oh, I get a swig of the old rock star there. Let's see, will a blue spin attack kill him? No, just does like half the damage. Oh, full spin attack will annihilate this guy. Boom! I love this blade, man. I'll keep saying it. I'll say it 100 times. This blade is just so goddamn good. This is another key. I was gonna say, please, you're being too generous. And then we'll go ahead and grab this. How would I get that? Oh, I would just hover from there. Grab that one, grab that one, grab that one. Okay, so an awful lot of hook shot keys here. Yeah, weird. In The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, they ended up like doing this really goofy thing where they gave you 2 hook shots. Both of the items were separated from each other pretty far into the game. But you get this ability to hook onto one, right? And then you're able to look around and then hook shot to another one. I thought it was really cool. I think that was like a big criticism people had of the game, was the fact it's like, well, you just wasted another slot for what would have been cool for another item, for another hook shot. It's like, well, come on, like, it's still cool. It's neat. It was a new mechanic, you know? I loved that game too when it came out. Man, I waited for a long time for that game. Because I grew up on this. My uncle gave me an N64, a ton of games with it, and I ended up saving some money when I was young and going to a game store, and my mom paid for half of it. And I ended up buying a game that had a completed save file on it. And the name on there was Stefan. And so when I went on it, I just would go around the world, just like messing around. And I did that for like maybe about a year or 2. Just not knowing what to do, just exploring the world, having fun. And then I remember one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to play the game. And I started it up, and that also took me years to play. But it was such a journey, such an adventure. It was so cool to figure out the things out in dungeons. Or when I went into the completed world, it was like, oh, okay, there was a chest here, and oh, there's this beam of light. Oh, interesting, you know? It was cool to put things together and realize, like, oh, these were all puzzles someone had to solve to get this item or whatever. So it was really cool. And once I figured out how to beat it, I just repeatedly played the game over and over and over. That and like Star Fox 64, Kirby 64, Mischief Makers, Smash Bros, Chameleon Twist, Glover, like you name it, all those games. So when Twilight Princess was like kind of like announced or teased, man, I was on that shit. Like, oh my god, a new Zelda! You see they're making a new Zelda movie? Not necessarily my cup of tea, but you seem to be a Zelda fan, so you should check it out if you want. Oh yeah, I have heard that. I'm a little apprehensive about it, not gonna lie. Because, you know, it is like it is gonna be live action, and of course there's gonna be the hang-ups of who's gonna be the actor and actresses and all that, but, you know, I just say let it ride. Yeah, like, let it come out. I'll still give it a watch. And even if it's a stinker, like, at least they gave it a shot. So yeah, that'll definitely be cool. I think that comes out in like what, a year or two? Like I think that it's pretty far off. I think they're just doing the casting now, right? Please don't attack me, Shadows. Very slow right now. Ugh, I've got heavy feet. Yeah. Let's see, what's the solution here? But I got it. Yeah, what about you? Are you gonna go check it out? Like, are you a Zelda fan enough to be like, yeah, well, you know, I'll give it a watch. Like I said, I totally get the apprehension of people wanting to watch it, or them feeling like it's gonna ruin the idea of Zelda for them, which I hope it doesn't. But, you know, I won't be surprised. We'll have to just... I think, honestly, maybe they should have stuck with animated, but... I don't know. Live action is always a weird thing, isn't it? I'm rooting for him. Oh. Yeah, so this dungeon is almost the exact same. You know, I won't do the song. I don't need it. Oh, hey, that went right through me. That's a nice hack. I wouldn't say a hack, but the game, like, just doesn't register you as hittable, I guess? I don't know. Oh, I tried to block with what? Oh, wait, what? No, I meant to do it / Link. Ah! That was a huge failure. I was trying to, like, do the L lock like this, and he just stood there like, what's going on? I will give it a shot, but I fear it's gonna go the way the 90s Mario and Mortal Kombat. Please God, do not let that happen. Yeah, honestly, that... So it couldn't possibly be that goofy, right? Like, I mean, it would be crazy if they went a little wacky with it. And like, look at Princess Zelda, she's a dinosaur. No, that's a bit far, but... No, I mean, I think you're right. They could definitely make it to where something looks a bit too silly in game, or in the movie, or maybe the CGI for like Ganon or something. Maybe they're gonna add a little bit of CGI, kind of like how they did with Steppenwolf in the, what was it, not the Avengers, what are those other guys called? Justice League. The Justice League movie. Ah, there you are. This should be a key, right? Oh, well, that's not a key. Yeah, there you go, Justice League. My brain farted for a sec, because I honestly, like, don't even really remember that movie much. But yeah, like, I'm hoping they do some good with that movie. I don't think it'll come out nearly as goofy as those two, because that also had like that 90s like kind of like angst to it, you know? Like they're trying to be like edgy and like kind of quirky at the same time, but it had like that 90s quirkiness. This is what I meant to put on. Oh god, this is not a good time. Oh! No! Maybe I could be quick, but nope. Shit's too fast. Alright. I gotta go through. Oh, wrong way. I gotta go through this door first. Stop lying, bro. The 90s was peak. What's up, Billy? Welcome in, homie. No, absolutely. You know, 90s was great. I'm not giving them poop. But you can't deny that, like, the 90s had, like a angsty stank to it, right? Everyone was trying to be, like, edgy. Grungy. Oh, wait, was there an invisible one? Oh, that was like a delayed brrr. Oh, I mean, you kind of know. You know what, but yeah, see, 97 was still good. 98 was great. 99 was full of slime. And then 2000, I mean, we all know what happened in 2000. Y2K actually did happen, and we're all living in a simulation. Unless you ate the bologna sandwiches, then you're safe. It's true. True. You give me anything? Why are you glowing? Why you glow? Do I need to sing to you? I need to sing a series of songs? Let's try. But 97, really, Billy? That's awesome, man. 90s are definitely a cool time to have been born in, man. I mean, really, any time is. I can't glaze the 90s like they were like this all-powerful, do no wrong year or like decade, but um, it was pretty cool. I was born early in the 90s. I was in 93, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I think if you were born in the 80s, you lived through the 90s, right? That probably fits a little bit more. Yeah, right. I'm singing every song I know, baby. I'm singing to the skies, bring me the rain. That wasn't it. This might not even respond to music. You know what? Forget it. I'm not even gonna stare at it anymore. You know what, Billy? I despise anime. My mom said that. Wait, whoa, whoa, you said the same thing. Whoa, holy shit, that was weird. Pardon me. But no, my mommy said that anime is bad because it's full of nudity and bad words. I'm just kidding. I love anime. Or at least, you know, I am a dabbler in the anime. I watch some good ones. There's a lot that I haven't seen though either. Oh god, that's the wrong way. No! God, I was supposed to go right. My mom said the 90s were dope, but no, absolutely, the 90s were great. A lot of cool stuff happened. Well, just a lot of stuff happened in the 90s, good and bad. I think it was like in 93, I think it was like the whole Rodney King thing happened, which was really bad, but then you had like, what was it? It was like other countries gaining independence and shit around that time. I want to say it was like Taiwan or something. I think at the time was trying to get independent. Like, bro, there's just like a lot of crazy stuff happening. And even in like video game world, it was a battlefield, you know? If you have Netflix, you should check out K-pop Demon Hunters. It's really good. Bangers and good animation and story. Oh, it's a movie. Oh, that's great. I do need to see like an anime movie. Something kind of just, you know, quick and succinct, but in a package. like a movie, just like a movie. But yeah, no, I'll give that a shot. That actually sounds really cool. K-pop Demon Hunters. I feel like I might have seen like a glimpse of like a preview of it or something, but I could be so wrong. But yeah, no, I'll give it a shot. My girl would probably be into that too. Only because, you know, K-pop. Invisible spider! Alright, see, where's that spider bug? I hear him. How old are your kids? If they like music, they're going to absolutely love it. Oh, so my son is only 2.5, really like almost 3. Turns 3 in September. So he doesn't even really know too much of what's going on, but he's picking things up more and more every day. So I think he'd like the music, and maybe if it like is really shiny and moves a lot. You know, typical kid stuff. Oh, I gotta move this block this way. Oh, and it's kid friendly. Cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, that works for me because he's like, you know, he's impressionable. But the nice thing about it is like he doesn't really like copy things that are said on TV. He really just copies what we say. So we definitely gotta watch what we say. The last anime I watched, think about it, was probably Jujutsu Kaisen. And I watched that because my girl is a huge fan of that as well. So we got through that. I think it's done, or it's like on a break right now. But yeah, that anime is pretty good. Hunter x Hunter, I think I was talking about the other night, was also really good. I'm a Naruto stan. I love Naruto. Not him as a character, but just the show. Yeah, I think they should go practical effects for Ganon enhanced with CGI and go for an accurate green linen garb for Link and pink silk dress for Zelda. Now, the story that should be adapted, in my opinion, is a mix of Link's Awakening, Link to the Past, with the last element being Majora's Mask. Wait, oh my god, lost there in the words. Last element being Majora's Mask, seeing just the moon beginning to slowly inch closer and closer to Earth as it burns up the atmosphere. My favorite anime personally is Berserk. Oh yeah, Berserk is great. I've also watched that, like the old school classic one. That's really good. But yeah, Degen, you're right. Practical effects for Ganon with like enhanced CGI would be good because like you do got to make a guy look like big and green, right? And imposing. Maybe give him like an aura. So I would be fine with that. And then yeah, keeping it classic for the Link and Zelda with their outfits would be good. And I think you're also right on the money with that. I feel like they would want to incorporate maybe more than one story to try to kind of maybe tell their own, you know? I find that very likely that they would do that. And the Majora's Mask thing, that would be crazy. Because, yeah, that would be a big point, either for like a sequel or for the ending of it. I've started JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, dude, absolutely. That is great. That is an awesome anime. Like I don't want to glaze it up too much, but yeah, it's great. I think every saga of that anime is great. Um, and Joseph Joestar is my favorite. You'll meet that boy. He's my favorite. He's awesome. I have Hunter x Hunter on the list. Absolutely, Billy. Yes, Billy. That is such a good anime. It is really good too in the fact that I don't know if there's too much filler, and if there is, a lot of it goes with the story, you know? So every episode you watch is gonna like essentially mean something. So it's a good watch for sure. That is, man, that takes me back. That takes me way back. When me and my girl first moved in, I bought a PS4 at the time. We would stream on my, or not stream, but we would watch stuff on my PS4. I just bought Bloodborne. Dude, holy crap, that's wild. Etching. What? But yeah, old school would be good. Old school graphics and not graphics, but old school like lore would be cool for the Zelda movie. And yeah, Billy, yeah, Berserk, the anime, the original is good. You could definitely like wait on that if you want to get some other ones out of the way. Because that's a good watch too. And if I remember right, it's not super long either. The animation style is beautiful. You're gonna love that, and it's super dark, super gritty. Berserk was kind of disappointing for me. I did like the 2017 Baki though, even though I missed the OG. Crazy. I never actually watched the original Baki. The new one doesn't look bad either though. I really like the art style. Um, I used to watch a lot of shorts off of it and really think like this is such a bizarre anime. Like they just look crazy, disgusting buff. But the more I watched on it, the more interested I got in the story. And I feel like it's almost like JoJo in the sense that like it has like tongue-in-cheek references to famous celebrities and bands. So Baki is like, martial artists and people who fight. And JoJo, I think most, if not all of the people's stands name are all named after band uh what is it? Or not bandmates, but yeah, just bands, different bands throughout history, like rock bands and all that. Uh, I always thought that was really cool. Really is the levels of ludicrous it gets to is fun and is very similar to JoJo. Right, right. It has that absurdness to it, right? Like you got these absurdly buff dudes doing like crazy, clever fight tactics, and you're just like, who would think like this on their feet? Or I don't know. It's crazy. And JoJo is just so good, man. It's an adventure. Like each season you go through, you're gonna have memories. Crossing the river Styx, boys. We're going to hell. All right, yes, bring on the fight. Whoa, that was quite the leap. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, another one. Let's go. Come on, attack me. Tricked you. Come on, send me more. Give me more to fight. Yeah, my favorite were Jonathan, Joestar, and Dio. Oh wait, yeah, my favorite were Jonathan, Joestar, Jotaro, and Dio. Ah, word. Yeah, those are all solid characters. Because Jonathan, the first, he is just such a beautiful man, such a fucking gentleman. And Jotaro is so not a gentleman. But we love him anyways because he's just so Jotaro, isn't he? He's just too perfect, man. He's perfection. I hear a spider bug. Look at that. And Dio, yeah, honestly, you cannot go wrong with Dio and his arrogance, bro. I am Dio Brando. And then just gets like fucking decked in the head with a pebble so hard it goes through his skull. It's just he's such a good villain. He's such a jerk. He's such a jerk. Yeah. So yeah, classy, and the other's an awesome street punk, right? He's like so righteous, like, no, I can never punch you that hard because I know you have a family that worries about you, and to fatally strike you would not be a gentlemanly thing to do. And you got Jotaro who's just like, bitch, shut up, I'm trying to talk. It's crazy, man. It's wild. I love it. Like, ooh, Jotaro, we love you. You're so awesome. Shut up, bitch. Ooh. That's messed up, but just too good. And Joseph, again, he's just my favorite. He's like He's such a conniving little like I wouldn't even say conniving. He's just like he's a ladies' man. He's in a way he's kind of a dirtbag, but he's a lovable dirtbag, you know? When I say dirtbag, just I mean what he does to Susie Q. Like, oh, come on, man, you don't do that. Not to Susie Q. Yeah, there you go, like womanizer, like ah, but we still love him. He's a good guy. He was the hero we need, right? Oh, there you are. Wait, whoa, what? Did I just see that right? Yeah. What are you doing over there, buddy? Yeah, there we go. Nope. Okay, I got a sculpture, and then this is just the boss room. There's nothing special here. So, is there a key that I missed? Oh, thank God. Let's go check. Oh, wait, where'd my chat go? There it is. Alright, that's locked, isn't it? Any hidden switch over here that I'm not seeing? Oh, I see the spider. Nice. Cool, let's see how many that is. We might close. Oh, hey, 30. We can probably get a bigger wallet now. Way cool. Yeah, we'll check that out after we finish this dungeon. Yeah, so out of all the JoJo's too, I'd have to say, I think Stardust Crusaders was my favorite. I think that was definitely my favorite. So there has to be a switch for this. Yeah, there is. So, would one get up there? Maybe if I ask the switch nicely to come down from that ledge? Come down from that ledge there. Yeah, you know, I love to compare Dio to Frieza. Used to be this gigantic threat, then becomes an absolute joke. Dies, becomes a semi-threat, just to become a joke again, and still refuses to give up the attitude despite taking the L's. Bro. Right, and that's why we love Dio. We love him because of that. He's tenacious. He is so tenacious, and he is just so dark with it, right? Like, the lengths this guy will go. And then the way he'll just be like, Jonathan, come on, buddy. Like, we're pals, right? Got you, I'm Dio Brando. You know, that just still gets his head lopped off. Like, it's crazy. It is crazy the lengths Dio will go. See, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get up there? I think there's another song I can play, is there? Let me try playing this Song of Time. Let me see what this block does. It was just here to begin with, I think. Yeah, in Stardust Crusaders, I think for me, I didn't like it, mainly because I was like, like once Iggy joins, like I hate that stupid dog. Like this is so dumb. But I grew to really care for Iggy. He's a really cool character. He really redeemed himself in my eyes later in the season. And Abdul, bro, my boy Abdul, he honestly looks badass in the original JoJo. Oh wow, how did I not see that before? Because the block was there. But yeah, Abdul in the original JoJo just looks like a beast, man. The animation style for that was also very good. So I definitely want to watch the OG JoJo when I can get a chance. Yeah. A little difficult to be accurate with this. There we go. Now we can keep going. And then for me, I think the weakest entry, which I'm not saying it's bad by any means, but it was the latest or the last season, the Jolene one. Again, I like the character and the story isn't bad, just feels a bit rushed to me. It didn't quite have the same feeling as what was it? I was gonna say Jojolion. Oh man, what is it called? There's Phantom Blood, Stardust Crusaders, and then it's the one with Josuke, right? But I forget what that one's called. That one was good too. I really like that one. And the one with Giorno, I think, has got to be also one of my favorites. Ooh. Ah, I don't have a shield, that's right. Can I not kill you? Oh, now I can. That got awkward. Oh. There are a lot of bombs here. Or why? Supposed to... I'm hanging from there? What's going on? Maybe I'm supposed to explode all the bombs at once. Oh, whoa, what? Whoa! Revealed a boss. Did not expect that. Oh, I don't need the invisible or the lens of truth for you. You know what? Let me try something else too. Might not work, but we'll give it a shot. Reveal yourself, fool. Oh, am I just supposed to keep blowing these up? Interesting. They changed this fight up. See if this works. Oh, doesn't seem like it did. It blew up all the bombs though. Yeah, give me that magic power. I need it. Hot take, but I think the one place anime is 90% filler and 5% objectification of women. Wasn't Josuke in Diamond is Unbreakable? Oh, that's what it is. That's right. It went from Phantom Blood to Stardust Crusaders to Diamond is Unbreakable, right? I feel like I'm messing up the timeline there. I used to know it so well. But wait, see, was Josuke? Or no, yeah, Josuke is the main character in Diamond is Unbreakable, I believe. And Jotaro is also in it for a little bit. From, I think, like the middle part of the story to the end. I could be so wrong. It's been a while since I've seen that one, too. Kira was also another, like, crazy villain. Another well-developed one who had, like, weird tendencies. And he was pretty gross, not gonna lie. Yeah, and then there was was the season called Gold Experience? Or was that just his stand name? Can I blow that up? Oh, but yeah, One Piece for sure. One Piece is a lot of filler. A lot of filler. I'm barely... Let's see, where did I leave off at? Oh, I'm right at the part where Kuma sends them all off into different directions. Like, literally at that part. And that was, I think, like maybe a year ago where I stopped. But right, yeah, see, I have to go through all the JoJo's again just to get that that timeline back again. I used to know it pretty well, but I do hear they're starting the new what is it? The new series of it, where it's like the different reality, which I think is really cool. I cannot wait to see that. The Steel Ball Run. We're going to, well, I think we've always been in America for the most part, besides the one time they were in Japan and Italy. So I guess not always in the US. But yeah, that one's gonna be cool. I've only like read chunks of that manga, so I only kind of know what's gonna be going on in that. But that should be nothing like One Piece. One Piece has been going on for like how many years? I have heard that they have a thing called One Piece that removes all of the filler for One Piece. I've been interested in checking that out. Oh, tons of money I can't use. Yee! That's everything from here already, yeah? Yeah. All we needed was the key. Oh, you're back again. Oh, just more money. Ah, the zombie had money. Yeah, this part used to scare the hell out of me. Didn't know what to do till I learned that it was just wood. Get away! My second favorite anime is Bleach and still ongoing. They're all adults with kids now, and we're going to go into the Hell arc after 1,000-Year Blood War. Yeah, that's awesome. I've like, and don't get me wrong, Bleach looks cool and is good. I gotta give it another try. But I grew up with watching chunks of that anime, and the only thing that I ever saw of those animes was, or of that anime, was what felt like 4 or 5 episodes of people just staring at each other, just talking with swords in their hand. And so that's all I took it as for years, and I never gave it a chance. And then the moment I started seeing the 1,000-Year Blood War, like the animation style and the fights, my God, I was like, what have I done? I need to watch this anime. So that's another one that's on the list. I'm gonna start from the very, very beginning, go through every episode till I get to all this, so I can understand the story. Because I'm hella invested in that now. And with YouTube Shorts, man, it makes it hard to avoid it. Because once you poke, a little bit of interest at it, YouTube's like, here you go, check this out. But that's good. Like, it's kind of like Naruto, and I'm hoping it goes in a better direction, where their legacy and their kids and all that have a really cool future story. And I don't want to give Boruto too much poo, but I can't get absorbed into it. I really like the OG stuff. I was fine with the way Naruto ended if it just stopped there, Now I got the boss key. Now I can just get out of here. I think this is the way. Nope. Wrong door. It starts slow and picks up, and they do a lot of monologuing, and half of them can't help but talk trash. Yeah, honestly, that's probably what I saw most of it as. Just a bunch of, like, anime dudes talking trash at each other, and, like, dude, just fight already. But if I have to trek through that, that's totally fine. Like, Naruto did enough of that, and then they threw in, like, 8 filler episodes in the middle of an epic fight, just to come back and be like, oh yeah, Kakashi's fighting fucking Pain or something, I forgot. Alright, let's get through this. What? No! Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Okay, so I think once we go through here, we just fall right into the boss fight. Let's just make sure we're all ready to go. We have arrows. I honestly probably should have got the quiver upgrade by now. Shit. Our magic is okay. Honestly, I should have. Damn it. Should have got more. But we're already so deep inside the dungeon. I don't want to go back. So we'll save this. We'll be fine. We'll save the potion in case we do get into some trouble. Let me go ahead and switch the arrows to that key. And what should I keep in my Z? I don't think I really need to keep anything on my Z besides. I guess the fire spell's okay. Oh, let me save real quick too. Alright, we're gonna just take like a minute or two stretch before we take on this boss. Because I feel like this guy's gonna get the most trouble out of probably the entire game. Everything else from here is pretty a decent challenge, but this guy kicked my ass last time. I can almost guarantee you we won't die completely. I have plenty of fairies. The only thing is I'm just worried about the magic power. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, what's going on here? Hold on. My damn, everything. I think on your guys' end, everything looks okay, but my HDMI is making the color and everything really weird. It's like making that background you guys see kind of green. Give me a minute. Let me just try to reset this. See, I don't want to screw this up completely, so just plug this here. Apologies, everyone. That did not fix it. That didn't do shit. Oh, you know what? Here, let me try this. Yeah, those who talk trash tend to pay for it, which is cool. Season 2, after all 90% of the introductory work is done, takes off like a jet. I won't tell which arc it is, but I assure you the meat and potatoes starts at 2. Hell yeah, I like the way you put that. The meat and potatoes. And Season 3 is semi-filler, but still absolutely quality. A lot of fans hated Season 3, but I loved it personally. Well, see, you're giving me a great outlook on it already. Like, that's not deterring me away by any means. I'm all for it. It seems like each anime at that time was kind of doing like their thing, you know, trying to get you to know who the characters were, give you some kind of stuff to set up in the background for the next season, and then execute that. And then come to find out, hey, that wasn't even the case. Wait till season 4. So that's good. That's good to hear. I'm definitely gonna give it a shot, and I will devote that to you, Degen. I will say that you definitely got me on that horse. I think One Piece is fine, sitting and cooking. So and I've watched Naruto like 3-4 times over already. So I think it will be fair to give Bleach a try, because it's definitely one of the big 3, right? It deserves that chance. So I should give it to it. All right. So despite my colors being a little wacky here, we're just gonna go ahead and take on the boss. Yep, immediately falls. I knew it. Phantom Shadow Beast, Bongo Bongo! Damn it. Go, got one hand, gotta get the other one quick. No! Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, there he is. No! Oh! Let's see, this is gonna be tough. Ah, son of a bitch, you're so fast with that. He does so much damage, too. Oh, and then I gotta hit him in the eye. That's right. There we go. Die! I do not want to chance this battle taking super long either. Hey, I can't see. Damn it. Ah! One hand. Whoa! Almost got me. Oh, you did get me. Shoot him! Come on, come on. Oh, God, we're so close. Here, let's pop this potion real quick. Ooh, shit. Go, 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 go. That's 100 rupees well spent right there. And, well, actually, you know, we don't need to put anything in that slot. That one. Ah, damn it. It had armor. No! Ah, you fucker. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't have that on. That's why I couldn't see him. Nope. Got you. You're done, Bongo Bongo. Damn, what a death animation. Wow, what a fight there, dude. He does some damage. Woo! Got a heart container. And my baby's awake. Hi, baby. High five. Yeah, we did it. Yeah. Celebrate. Right? Oh, let's get you on my lap here. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. You just woke up. You're still sleepy. Yeah, the OG Big Three back when One Piece was the new kid on the block almost. Yeah, right? Just about. How old is One Piece? It has to be over 20 years old, right? Because I think Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece came out in like, what, 2003? 4? Holy crap, yeah, it's probably been about 20 something years. I don't know, I could be so wrong on that time frame, but yeah, that is true. Bleach and Naruto were definitely the first. And uh, did Bleach come out first? Because I almost want to say like they had the same studio making the animation, and then I think they might have branched off from there. But yeah, no, I feel like they came out maybe roughly around the same time, so I'll kind of count them the same age. And then One Piece did come out later with or wait a minute, no, maybe they came out in the 90s, dude. I'm losing my shit here. They could be way older. My word. And I guess you could still say, you know, it's a good anime, like minus the filler and all that. Its story is definitely getting more and more interesting, and who knows, it could wrap up soon. Um, I don't know where they would go after that if he just call it quits, which I'd say that'd be good. That's a good legacy to leave it off on. I don't think they want to Boruto One Piece, right? Right. There. Go. Snack here in a sec. We're gonna get out of this here temple or dungeon. There we go. Full hearts. Let's get out of this. Look at my sweet boots. Click them 3 times to get out of here. The boy with the noble Zelda's ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker. I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the Six Wise Ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. Oh, this is my favorite medallion. Look at that purple sheen. You received the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Please look out for the princess. Yeah, we did it. Let's go buy another blue potion. That is another temple down. So now we can go ahead and start prepping for the final temple, which will be the Spirit Temple. So this is the Shadow Medallion. I was mistaken. I thought it was going to go here. But yeah, there we go. There's that. We can go check out a Skulltula reward. Let's go get 1 heart piece and make our way to the desert. Because there's one final fairy that I think I can meet. And she's going to give me, like, the coolest upgrade ever. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm wrong. There's 2 more fairies. And it's the last fairy that gives the really cool upgrade. Dang. Okay, that's fine. It would be cool if you can get that upgrade earlier, but I don't think you can. Not unless, like, I did a Zelda randomizer and I was able to get a certain item early on, then that would be wicked. Maybe I could hover to that side. Yeah. Hell yeah, shortcuts, rock. Very cool. We have 2 fairies too, so we have extra lives just in case, but we haven't had to use any of them since I think early on in the run. That's pretty cool. Put that back. Go ahead and put our regular boots on. Let's see, should we rock green tunic, red tunic, or blue tunic? We want a cosmetic change here. Oh, dang. I like to think that every Legend of Zelda game are canon to each other. I have a theory that Link, Zelda, Ganon aren't just wielders of their Triforce. They are avatars of the pieces themselves and are semi-immortal. The reason nobody can hold on to the Triforce long is because the 3 pieces are essentially warring for each other. Link is the avatar of courage, Zelda is wisdom, and Ganon power. That's a very good theory. That's a very interesting way to look at it too. Like, yeah, as if they're avatars, because you hit it like on the nail there with um essentially like they're immortal in a sense, right? Like their spirit, like the spirit of the hero, the spirit of the princess, and the spirit of the evil demon king. Like they're all essentially immortal and they're just getting recycled over and over. And yeah, I guess you could say that like with this creation story in this game, how the 3 goddesses came together, right? After creating the world and its laws and physics and giving it life, that by that very nature, everything needs to have a balance. Everything needs to be connected like that. And so there must be like a yearning for them to be connected. And so that, I think, like how you're saying, makes them entwined like that. So every generation, they're always going to constantly want to do that. Like, that's crazy. That's a really cool theory. Very cool. Let's go Red Link. Red Link with the dual sword just looks beastly. Yeah. Let's go see if we can get a wallet upgrade too. Or what he gives us. I forget what they give us. But see, that's the kind of stuff I like. I like takes like that. Like, I love hearing people's theories on things like this because it makes you think, you know? It who knows if this lore is set in stone, but the way we can interpret it, I think, is what maybe Nintendo now wants us to do, because I don't think they ever intended us to know any of this stuff or to even think about it. But look at us, we did it anyway. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. Yes, you got the Giant's wallet. What a huge wallet. Now you can carry up to 500 rupees. Yay. Now I can afford anything. Very cool. So we got that upgrade. Now, where can we go get a piece of heart at? Oh, over here. I planted that bean. Kind of reminds me of Scott Cawthon retroactively changing lore because fans guessed it right and early. Yeah, like, you know, I don't know too much about that, right? Like about Five Nights at Freddy's lore and all that, but I do know. I mean, I think we all know, right? Like, game theory turned into FNAF theory pretty much. Like, it just lost all of its sense of game theory and just was so absorbed in that. And yeah, that I feel like was a big catalyst of like why that guy changed it, because people were figuring out stuff that I don't think he meant to have any kind of connection or anything like that. And so yeah, I think he just had to kind of start like, okay, so that this happened because this happened, and then the bite of 87 happened because Markiplier, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, it is kind of stinky. Like, it definitely got old super early. Nintendo did kind of the same thing when they, you know, finally released their Hyrule Historia. They were like, all right, guys, this is how we figure it's gonna be if you're gonna ask. And of course there was inconsistencies with that, but they're just like, just do with it what you would. Like, just, we gave it to you. Shut up. So, okay, we got the spider, we got the extra heart. See, prep for the spirit temple. Anything else in this inventory that we need? There's a fourth bottle. We don't need that. We don't really need the other arrows, and we don't. Well, the last spell is actually kind of nice. We could use that. Have almost all of the songs. We're going to be getting the next one shortly, so yeah, we can go ahead and start heading to the next temple, because there is a pre-little epilogue part you got to do before you do that, and it could kind of be a pain. For a while, yeah, game theory was on top back in the old days. I missed when they did actual real-world physics and math, like the hook claw from this game. If Link was your average Joe, would tear his arm off. Yeah, right, exactly, yeah. That, I think, is one of the, like, the last best ones that they did, and it was good seeing stuff like that. When it all just became digging into FNAF and every other, what is it, ARG, they called them or whatever, I just started losing interest, man. But you could also tell that MatPat was like branching into other things, trying to get people to run his channel from that point on, which is fine. Like, that's cool. It does a lot of good stuff. And then he subsequently retired at like fucking age 29 or something, you know? So he's pretty set. It would be nice to see maybe like another channel tackle it with that kind of same vigor. Not to say game theory is like cooked or gone, but just it's not the same anymore, you know? We're not going to get that same kind of stuff from them, unfortunately. I think one of my favorite ones was the one where like, could Sonic actually move that fast? And if he could he realistically stop himself from like going that speed? Like, holy shit, man. Yeehaw! The Assassin's Creed Leap of Faith was good. I had to unsub because it just wasn't what I wanted. Yeah, Matt Pet is set. Kyle Hill's my go-to now personally. Kyle Hill. I feel like I've heard that name before. I I'll have to look that up right after this. And here, I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. Actually, you know what? My phone's in front of me. Oh, this fella. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I know this guy. I'm not subbed to him? Okay, well there we go. You just got him a sub, yo. I've seen this guy. I watched a video of his, I believe on like Dead Space or something. Yeah, Space is Dead. Bro, that was 2 years ago. That's what it was. It was about Dead Space. That's wild. Yo, Degen, that's awesome, yo. Very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna catch some of his stuff because yeah, it definitely had that feeling, right? Like it was like game theory, but not game theory. Um, Definitely just his own style, and I liked it. And god damn, is he gorgeous! Dead Space with the Fermi paradox and other stuff like Fallout's rule of thumb. Yeah, see, dude, you're gonna get me stuck inside his videos because they're long too. I like the length of videos that he does. It seems like he puts a lot of work into it. Yeah, I think this guy's gonna talk about his workers. I'm a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo's fortress to become thieves. Hey you, if you're gonna go to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? Absolutely. You got it. Oh wait, what's over here? Probably one of the best tracks in the game. Ooh, big money. Glad I came over here. Absolutely. I actually have the soundtrack on my Spotify. I do listen to it from time to time. And I put this one on repeat quite a bit. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I thought you were going to be cool. Oh, no! Usually she doesn't report you. Stupid kid, get in there and keep quiet. Ah, that's messed up. I'll have you know, I'm almost a man. How do I get out of here? You can't keep me locked down. Check this out. I didn't know you could do this for years. Like, I thought you just always had to sneak by them. But you can knock them out. It doesn't kill them, it knocks them out, right? Oops. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna enter from. I'm gonna enter from the very beginning, make my way through the path they pretty much set for you. Oh, okay, cool. This is just a jail cell. Hey you, young man, over there. Look over here, inside the cell. I have no idea where you came from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be a Gerudo guard somewhere around here. Ooh, watch out! Oh? Yeah, if they hit you 3 times, I believe, you go back into the prison. Ow. Come on, you. They're just as conniving as the Stalfos. I think if they do that attack on you, it's a one-shot. I could be wrong, but I don't want to chance it. Also, keep this like in mind. If you saw her outfit, if you can kind of see her there in the background, sorta, she's got like a red outfit on, yeah? And then if you change your outfit, I believe their color matches your tunic every time. So we're going to test that out. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro, the carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. La-di-da-di-da, la-la-la-la-la-la. Just la-di-da's off. Like, what a freak. Like, yay, I'm free. Thank you, young man. Ooh, excuse me. All right, this one I gotta be a little bit careful. I think they're right around the corner. Oh. There's 2 of them that show up. They like see through the walls. What the heck? It just might be this one. Oops. Damn. Okay, cool. It actually got her. It looked like it missed. That's just back to outside. Let's over this way. Oh, Link, what are you doing? Oh, it leads into there. Okay. Yeah, let me just go back out this way then. Oh, oh, oh. That was close. I don't think I have to knock her out, but I'm just going to in case, because I think they can still hear your steps. Another one. Part of my theory of why Link and Zelda always have a will they won't have a will they won't they wait, sorry, let me reread that. Part of my theory of why Link and Zelda always have a will they won't with their relationship throughout the franchise is actually included in my theory as much as Zelda and Link get along. As much as courage and wisdom pair well together and that their interests align, they can't be as their nature/domain demands it. They might even genuinely feel for each other, but the whole balance thing, as you said, demands it not to be. Right. So it's like that's another thing that's debated, right? Is like how does the spirit of the hero and the princess and all that like kind of go on? So like there's every princess I think is named Zelda. So it's like every girl they have is always named Zelda, and one of them ends up being the one that actually has the power. Now, whether that's, she could be born and there not be a hero somewhere in the world, or maybe they just don't somehow come together because there's no threat. Like that's where it's so weird, right? Because who knows? Maybe there isn't as well. I guess there's always a Zelda. Maybe there isn't always a Link at a certain time. Maybe Link is dead for a certain amount of years before a new hero's spirit is revived. Like, it's crazy. Right, so, okay, so check this out. Let me know if you agree with this. So, the same way how it is in JoJo, right? How there's, like, a Joestar who has, this uncanny ability to do all this cool stuff, like Jonathan, right? And then Jonathan had a kid, and then that kid had a kid, and that kid, so Jonathan's grandson is Joseph. And then Joseph had a kid, whose kid had a kid, and that was Jotaro. So essentially saying it skips a generation, right? So maybe it's something kind of like that, where like one Zelda, one Link, and maybe even a Ganon are born, and in a sense, live, but they aren't exactly the embodiment of that. Or maybe they are. They don't encounter each other, so they have generations where the next generation something. So, yeah, very cyclical. That is a crazy theory too, man. Yeah, man, you're getting my gears working. Getting the old cobwebs off the old Zelda lore. Money! Hey, you, young man, over there. Look over here inside the cell. I have no idea where you came from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! Ah! Okay, no, she's wearing red, so I guess they don't match your outfit in this version. Oh, what? 2 spin attacks didn't get you? I'm just gonna aggressively stab. Yeah, check that out. That scream was scary, too. Just, ah. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Hooray for murder! You're a cute kid. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro the carpenter. Don't call me cute, buddy. These women are so scary, I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out too? Ooh, go up the hill. What a freak. Whoa. What up, Retro Jank? Welcome in, homie. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing fine, my friend. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, Pop. I'm making you proud. I'm collecting all the sugars. We're really good on this game, my friend. We're on our way to the last temple. And we're just getting prepped right now, saving these carpenters so we could get access to the deeper part of the desert. So that's 2 carpenters, right? I think 2 more left. How you doing tonight, my friend? I hope you're doing all right. We can definitely try to get down on some Halo 2 tonight. Stream some more of that. If it starts, you know, acting up, we'll I guess we'll just shill out some more money. At least I'll shill out some more money. Shit, I'll give Microsoft all the funds they need if gonna get us to be able to play. Oh, did you? Hell yeah. Fill their inbox with that shit, man, because those glitches are just not cool. Just so inconvenient for the times we want to play games, and when we make plans to stream, you know, it's just like, no, you guys can't do that. Oh, you guys want to have fun? How about none of that? Yeah, thanks, Mr. Microsoft. Home console sharing issues totally MCC's fault. I was able to play Gears 3 today. Interesting, really. Because, yeah, that's one thing I don't know if we tested, is if another game had worked, but I think you're right. Like, MCC, honestly, I feel like it has its own server or something, right? That it has to try to, like, listen to or something. And maybe because of that, it's, like, lagging behind and saying, like, no, you don't have the online play, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's lame. So MCC still tells me to fuck off afterward. Really? It's still doing that. Yeah, man, at this point, I'm probably just gonna send you some money to get that thing on. Because I don't mind. Again, whatever's gonna get us to be able to game, I'm down. And that should not be our fault, but you know, I'm willing to shill it out. The show must go on, as they say, right? Castlevania is also pretty amazing. I love the OC, the original character Belmont named Jacques, Jacques Belmont, son of Julius, who was basically just there to pick off the leftovers from Julius. Also, Halo NPCs suck at driving, at least in the first game. Absolutely. Degen, the Marines do get better as you play through the game. In my opinion, Halo 1, they're garbage. 2, a little bit better. 3, they're significantly better. 4, you keep them alive, and a group of Marines will keep you, like, at least semi-alive. They'll help distract against the Prometheans, you know? So they do get somewhat better. Somewhat, but not the best. And you're right, Castlevania lore, even the Netflix show, dude, that shit goes hard. Castlevania is quadruple A. Super good. Also, the Xbox 360 UI update was a load of bullshit. Yeah, see, we all agree there. We absolutely agree. It's AAA dog shit that's being neglected because Halo Infinite flopped and the series is in the dumps right now. Oh, dude, the series has been in the dumps. I don't even think they stopped making that a while back. That wasn't even like Halo, man. That was just like ass shots of Master Chief, like 90% of the show from what I heard. Like, yeah, let's just show Master Chief's ass and not show anything really cool or lore heavy. Yeah, 343 is dead and Halo Studios 10 times worse. Yep. It's gone. It's done for, man. The legacy is done for. I think I need the shield for this. Just like we were saying for a few other game series, like, once the series has been done, you know, and everything's been pretty much taken out of it, and everyone's absorbed the whole story, I think you should just end it. Like, just let a story finish, you know? I think you've got to. Oh, what? Oh, you fucker. She must have just turned around. Oh, but yeah. The franchise as a whole, yeah, it's definitely flopping, man. Like, and it's not getting any better with that whole, what was it called? Anthem? Not Anthem. Not Concord. All these games have really strange names. Forget what the name of the game was, but it was some battle royale or extraction thing that they were trying to come out with that I think flopped because of some, like, AI art or some stealing art bull crap. Which kind of stinks, you know? Bro, that quote kills me. It's 3 seasons in. We haven't even seen Dracula's castle. Why am I being talked down to by a lesbian while 2 black guys have sex? That's crazy. That shit kills me. Because, man, there are lots of tits in that show. For sure. But, I mean, the animation is solid. The fighting is crazy, especially with, well, I don't want to spoil it too much, but just a pretty cool fight between 2 dudes. I get very easily lost in this place. Okay, so this just takes you to the top of the jail, which gives you big money. That's not why I wanted to come up here. Can I cheese this? No way, I can. Oh yeah, what's that, Retro? Spill the beans. Tell me, come on, tell me. I'm listening. Can I make it? Ah! Yeah. Oh yeah? What is it? Yeah. Alright, let's not get fucked over here. I have to try to shoot her when she goes somewhere to the left. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, she turned around quick, yo. She's fucking decked her in the head with that arrow. Ugh. Yeah, I think the sequel trilogy would have been okay for Star Wars, but Anakin's story was finished. Luke would have been amazing for his order, and I wish we got Sidious storyline and Abeloth and Yuzan Vong, Concord or Marathon. Oh yeah, I think it was Marathon. Marathon was what it was. But yeah, honestly, Retro Jank's a pretty big Star Wars fan, so seeing a lot of that Star Wars stuff would have kept me as a fan as well. Because yeah, I'm just not into the Star Wars thing anymore. You know, it's just, yeah, it's just gotten crazy. I hear Andor's pretty good though. I'm about to get my first check from YouTube donations and memberships. Yo, dude, congrats. That's huge, man. That's huge. That's awesome. Yeah, everything's all coming together, right? Dang, dude, that's awesome. Cause yeah, you got quite a few members there. But that's cool, man. Congratulations. Good for you, my friend. That's awesome to hear. It's all just coming together, my friend. Darth Sidious POV Legends trilogy would have been amazing. Honestly, yeah, seeing like more of the or you're probably saying Cetus, it's probably not Sidious. Or Cadus? Yeah, see, there's so many Sith Lords I don't know about. I made it past the threshold. Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. So there's like a threshold you're supposed to get to, huh? And then that's where they send it to you, I think. Not Sidious, Cadus, Jason Solo. Oh. Oh. Wait, is that another kid or that wouldn't be Kylo, right? He's not Jason. He's Ben. He's Ben Solo. So Jay, interesting. That would be cool to see. Oh, Jason, who Ben Solo is supposed to be. I see. Because yeah, in the movie they called him Ben Skywalker. That makes sense. And Jason, I feel like I've seen like a strip or a comic of that. Maybe in the comic they either killed him off or maybe he's even still alive and in the story. But yeah, that would be cool. Oh, what's up, Avery John? Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. So yeah, right now, honestly, Halo MCC is being kind of a butthole. Um, you notice we went through Halo 1 just fine. We started the first couple levels of Halo 2 just fine, and then all of a sudden, our game sharing just doesn't want to work for Halo Master Chief Collection. So maybe if Retro's down, we can try playing around with it on another game, seeing if the multiplayer works. Maybe we could do like a round of Horde or something. If that works, we can try giving MCC a shot. And then if that doesn't work, my last uh, resort would be to just go ahead and get Retro, just the regular membership. Just fucking run it, you know? Just so we can play this damn game and get through this shit. But for real, right? Ah, shit. Here we go again. Fucking real, man. All right, so she's knocked out. Gonna be another dungeon room here, right? Yeah, here we go. These guys would kind of just say the same thing. They legit ripped Legends off shittily, the sequel trilogy. Yeah, honestly, that's what I hear is they took a lot of pieces from what probably would have been the next trilogy and just dissect it to just nothing, just bare bones, and then threw in their own storyline and what they want to see. And you know, I don't know. I'm just take this with a grain of salt. I'm all about woman empowerment. Yeah, go women, woohoo! But like, how you gonna make the main character a Jedi all of a sudden who just knows how to use the Force, knows how to use a lightsaber, and is just can do no wrong, just person. Like there was no growth there. There was no growth. It was all very forced. And that's what I didn't like about it. Again, has nothing to do with I hate women. Women shouldn't be main character. Like nothing like that. Just like it was just lazy the way they did that, you know? It felt very rushed in the sense of Game of Thrones, where that was going great up to like season 5, where that kind of started to maybe get a little rocky, and then the writers smelled Disney money, and they're like, "Ooh, Disney money! Ooh, we could start our next show with that. Let's just get this shit out of here already." So they screwed that up, and then guess what? They lost their chance to make that Star Wars shit. So fuck them. They ended up making something else, I hear. I think it was a three body problem, but nah, screw those guys. Like DB Weiss and some other douchebag. Yeah, fuck those guys. Scumbags. Worse than scum. Yeah, not even Luke or Anakin could do that. The little children of the Force. And the problem was J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson. See, yeah, I don't know much about the directors and all that, but just, yeah, like, none of that made sense. And like you said, even if there were prodigies of, like, some legendary Force wielder dudes, like, you still want to see growth. You don't want to just see their kids, look at me, I can lift up a battleship. Ooh, you want to see them struggle. You want to see them go through their emotions and figure out like maybe I'm not such a good guy or this and try this. Maybe I'm gonna hurt an animal with this like dude, just throw it with some lore, man. Jimmy, what's up? Welcome in, my friend. How's it going? How are you doing today? How are you doing? Yeah, we're just playing some Zelda right now, my friend. We're saving some carpenters. We're just chatting it up about some Star Wars stuff. How they kind of dropped the ball on that. Anything after George Lucas is feminazi fan fiction, officially non-canon to anyone who isn't brainwashed by the media. Yeah, it's definitely just taken a weird turn, man, and it's its own thing now. It's honestly Star Wars. It's its own weird thing. It's not the same Star Wars that we all know or knew, I should say. Exactly. Luke lost his hand and went through it. Anakin lost everything and became Vader and had the biggest arc out there. Yeah, dude, they like Anakin was such a cool character. Revenge of the Sith, I thought was a really cool movie. I liked how it definitely showed the dark side of Anakin and him delving into it. And I loved the action scenes too. The space flights, or the space battles and stuff were like really cool. I wanted to see that movie so bad when it came out. Yeah, Jimmy, they totally did, man. Original Star Wars was not sexist. They made Princess Leia into a badass who could protect herself and took no shit. Yeah, and even then, like, I think what they were like, again, it was telling a story, right? They like, sure, she looked all sexy and all that in her getup, but the point was is she was a concubine for Jabba the Hutt. She was a prisoner, and it was because she was a female that he used her as a concubine. It wasn't Star Wars trying to be like, look, we want to sell sex to little boys and and this and this. Like, she was just a good character in general. She didn't take shit. She took the risk of the entire empire going after her and everyone she knew and cared about by getting those plans off the Death Star, and she stayed on the Death Star. She sent it to droids who she knew could possibly blow up. Bro, she was a badass character, right? And then they got to go and say it like there was never really good female empowerment in the old stuff, and we wanted to really jack it up by making the main character like, okay, sure, but I don't know. You really dropped the ball with everything else, and so none of that has any credit. It's still just a crap movie. It's just crazy. Take Disney Star Wars as fan fiction is so good. Yeah, like Disney Star Wars is its own thing. Yeah, like if anything, it could be its own fan fiction. If they want to live it like that, cool. But I don't know. I'm not into Star Wars. I can't be like an authority on it. Have you seen our boss boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. So there is one more. I think this is the hardest guy to find too. In Legends, believe it or not, Leia was trained by Luke and joined his high council, and Mara Jade was a badass too, also on the council. See, that's cool. I like to see the stories go in that direction. Actually, I think this was supposed to be the last dungeon. I think I skipped one. Oops. I think I might know where it's at. And is Legends a comic? That's a comic, right? That's got to be like a comic story or something. Maybe he's in this door. Oh, there's two doors. Oh, a series of books and comics. One, or is this one I already cleared out? Yeah, I cleared this one out. Yeah, Star Wars comics, honestly, from a lot of them that I've seen, they have really cool art style too. I'm not sure if it's made by like a single studio, but it looks good for sure. Cool. Ooh. So, missing a door. Haven't been through yet. Have I been through that one straight ahead? I think I have. Let's check it out. Oh wait, no, this is the one I was just in, yeah. So let me go back out and go to the door to the right. Oh wait, there's that one down there too. Shit. So this is the one that I just came in because it has this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now let me go down. This isn't to the ledge. Oh, it is to the ledge. Which one am I missing? And this is just the other side of it. Damn it. Okay. So there is one certain hallway that has, I want to say, a bit with a hook shot that you got to go through. They literally destroyed Star Wars because it was an allegory for how Republic turns into an empire. Big movies are just new. I don't know what that is. NWO propaganda. They hated LucasArts because he made it without borrowing Hollywood money and was able to make his own story without suits chiming in. They destroyed something that gave people hope and strengthened the rebel mindset in real life, replaced it with gay gender identity politics to divide the nation. I'm dead serious. I mean, that is quite the take. But yeah, no, like it definitely pretty much got. I won't even say stolen, but like, because he sold it, right? But I think maybe because at that point it was already like he told what he wanted, and he wanted the money and just be done with it. 'Cause he told his side, and then yeah, they definitely took it and rode with it a wild direction. And Star Wars is just very unrecognizable to me. Oh, hey, he's right here. Oh, thank God. For example, the Plagueis novel, Heir to the Empire, Dark Empire, Thrawn trilogy, and a lot more. And Legends had amazing things like synthetic kyber crystals, 100% or 100,000 plus years of lore, and the Old Republic, and so much more that got retconned. No, see, that's what I mean. Disney doesn't care. They don't care about any of that stuff, and that's what sucks because they get people who don't care about it. Like, who was it the other day? That got the rights to make a movie. I think it was it to BioShock or Gears of War? That was a director recently that got the rights to a movie or to a game franchise and was like, yeah, I don't think people are going to be interested in like the actual story. They're going to be more interested in what we have to tell, a twist on the blah blah blah. And in his take though, his was different because he's like, I've played the games. I'm a fan of this and this, but I wanted to do my own thing, and that's cool. But like, I don't know, like that makes me nervous. So we'll see how that one turns out. I'll find more information about it, find out what movie it was. But then there are some who never played the game. Oh, like Halo. Like Halo, they never played the game. They never got into the story. I think they even said it like, yeah, no, none of us have ever played it. We're just interested in the universe. And then they go and make that crap. Like that is, I think, very disrespectful of the source material. Granted, however much respect Bungie cared to put into it really also matters. So it's not just the studio that made it, but it wasn't good. And that's proof of that concept. And yeah, they purposely hire people who don't like it or just don't know shit about it. And that sucks. Take, for example, before I go into another whole thing here, but Walter Goggins. God, I fucking love that man. He is not a gamer and he does not know shit about Fallout, but the dude was told he himself was like, I'm not gonna play the game, I'm not gonna look into the lore, this and this. I'm just gonna embody a character that they direct me to play as, and I'm gonna play that as best as I can play it. He got enough context from the people around him who do love the game, who have played it, and who are making the show, enough to where he got the idea of who his character should be, because that character doesn't exist in the game. He just got a feel for the environment, the story, and the way the world worked. And dude, he nailed it. He nailed it. He is such a good character, and that's what I mean. As a character who doesn't play the game, never doesn't even have interest in it, but has respect for the source material. Beautiful human being right there, dude. God, that gives me goosebumps. I fucking love Walter Goggins. He's such a good actor. I wanted to do a movie marathon of all the movies, because damn, he's such a cool guy. Yeah, they're going to keep saying the same thing. I'll keep reading this. I think George Lucas just needed money, and he wasn't going to make any more Star Wars stuff. Probably wanted everyone who hated on the prequels to see what really bad Star Wars actually looks like. Retro, that is, I agree with that take. And maybe, who knows if it's true or not, but that, I think, is pretty much what happened, right? He needed the money. He got it. He knew they're going to run this shit out of the ground. They're suits. And what did they do? Bro, I would love to talk with George Lucas about what he thinks of it now. Maybe there's interviews about it, but yeah, man, it's crazy. A lot of actors did research and he just observed everyone else. Yeah, man. Like he observed everyone else. He got know-how from how he should act and what the feel of the scene should be from everyone else, and he nailed it, man. Just perfect. But yeah, every John, the Amazon or the Fallout show on Amazon is great. It's a good show, man. I cannot wait for season 2. They're going to New Vegas. That was like like such an exciting moment at the end of a show. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for this. Where are you at? I know you're over here somewhere. Yeah. Come on, do your spin attack again. Yeah, come on, do it again. Do it again. Ah, okay, don't do it. Oh my god, I got her right in the face. George Lucas is in an interview saying he sold the IP to white slavers. Oh my god. Yeah, they definitely ran that into the ground. Yeah, I liked it. Retcons a lot of the old game's lore, though, sadly. Yeah. Yeah. It kind of does. Like, it does change some things, unfortunately, but that is another, I think, case of where it, in a weird way, it is allowed to kind of just do its own thing, you know? Like, they're gonna make mistakes. It's Bethesda. Even their lore in their show is jank, right? That is craziness. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks. I'm Shiro the Carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said, in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! That's the only one anyone likes. Yeah, I mean... Oh, wait, are you talking about Fallout? I don't know how we're going to see New Vegas again, but in Fallout Amazon. Oh, I don't like how we're going to see New Vegas again, but in Fallout Amazon. But why? New Vegas is cool. It's the desert, man. It's sort of close to where I live, too. I live in Arizona. If you take stuff as comfort food, you like it more. Oh, bro, I'm the king of comfort food. I'm old. I say that. Probably just snacking more. I'm the king of snacks. Oh, I'm being talked to by a guard. I used to think that all men besides the great Ganondorf were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Naburu, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Naburu is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright, then. You're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all areas of the fortress. Hey, we got the Gerudo's membership card. That means now we can go around this whole area without being thrown into the jail. It's funny because before Season 1, they were making fun of people hoping for New Vegas and tried to make it seem like it wasn't the same as the game and didn't survive the old war. Yeah, well, it's definitely like, in a sense, I feel like they're really trying to do that to kind of curb people's, like, hype for it. Because, you know, of course, people are expecting them to go there. And I think it was kind of obvious they were going to end up going there with the way the story was going. But yeah, no, it's going to be big. It's going to be big because if you watch the show, you already kind of see the people that are going to be playing a big part in all of it. Robert House being one of them. Like you do see him in the flesh. So it'll be cool to see him in New Vegas running that whole shit. Because I think New Vegas had a really cool premise. I think Mr. House was a crazy intelligent dude, like really vastly intelligent. I would love to see New Vegas again in video game. Yeah, honestly, Everjohn, that would be cool, but I doubt that they would come back to New Vegas because it was co-opted, I think, by Obsidian. I don't think actually I think Obsidian also made Fallout 3, but I think they're not making it anymore. And so I'm not too sure unless it was like a mod or like a remaster, kind of like how they did with Oblivion. I think it'd probably be a long time before we see that. After one of the ends is canon, get out of jail free card. Are you talking about one of the endings to Fallout? Because yeah, I actually don't even really remember the endings to that, besides doing all the DLC and then beating the game. Yeah, that game had crazy DLC. So now that we have the card, we don't have to worry about getting thrown in jail. And all the carpenters are saved. I think that carpenter boss gives you something, but I don't really care for it. Probably just a heart piece. Hey, newcomer. Oh, okay, you're just gonna say hi? Ella Purnell has some grade A dick-sucking lips. What the fuck? Oh my god, that girl got some DSL. Oh my god, and I had to read that so well. I had to enunciate so well on that one, right? Oh my god, is that the main character? I feel like that is. Yes, one of the ends of New Vegas being canon. Yeah, I forget which one it is. I think it's the one where you kill a house, right? I feel like there's like a ton of endings to that game. Yeah, John, we'll see if we can make it work. I'm just gonna open up this gate here because after this we're going to when we come back on the next stream, we're gonna be going to the Desert Colossus. That's going to be the area for the Spirit Temple. So there's just like small little tidbits that we got to do before that, mainly like story-wise missions that kind of go along with it. But at the same time, like it's kind of all involving the temple. This last one is weird. You have to go back in time a couple times. So this one is definitely going to be a little bit of a longer one on the next episode. So I think the next one will be tomorrow, and I will start earlier, just so we can get the rest of the game done up to the final boss. Yeah, let me see. My least favorite change from Bethesda is they turned super mutants from this hyper-intelligent, super badass race into giant green lumbering morons who are no worse than raiders, then proceeded to rip off Fallout 2's ending badly. Fallout 3's President Eden of the Enclave, they turned the Enclave into a joke, even compared to Brotherhood of Steel. Those are some good takes, yeah. So the super mutants in the original Fallouts definitely used to be a lot smarter, right? But if you think about it, their FEV virus was more potent, and I think a lot more of them were exposed to it for a lot longer, whereas a lot of the ones that we find out in the Wasteland and out in New Vegas, those were I believe, the non-modified FEV virus. So those ones that got hit with that FEV were obviously affected, turned into super mutants, but a lot of them did not retain that intelligence. I think it was only through a few of them, kind of like almost like a ghoulification, right? Where some people just become ghouls and some people just die. I think some super mutants at that time were able to retain their intelligence and their faculties, maybe only up to a certain point or just forever entirely, because they had some sort of immunity to it, right? So yeah, that modified FEV for those earlier ones I think was stronger and thus made them retain their faculties while also enhancing what they had, because they were also kind of technologically enhanced as well, especially Frank Horrigan. Like, that guy was pretty much like a cyborg at one point. That girl that looks like a duck, the girl who looks like a duck cartoon. Hmm? I'm gonna do Super Mario 64 episode 1 in like an hour. Ah, okay, for sure. That's totally fine. Yeah, that'll be good to see too. Back in the day, Frank Corrigan was just a mutant power armor. Yeah, dude, like that shit, like probably like attached to his skin. FEV is like turning ghouls. Is pro okay? No, yeah, I'm good here. Let me talk to this person real quick. Hey, rookie, are you going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we place there. The second trial is Phantom Guide. Those without eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You're going away, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. There are still some smart mutants in 3 and New Vegas. Yeah, no, there are definitely some, but that's what I mean. Like, a lot of those guys actually came from those older games. Like, I believe Marcus came from Fallout 2. A lot of them migrated over to the Capital Wasteland, so a lot of those guys actually have the modified FEV virus in them. But other guys that you meet, kind of like Fox and I think it was Dog, like, I think they get a certain type of FEV, or maybe just their faculties remain to a certain extent because of something having to do with their body, you know? There's some crazy stuff to that game, man. Yeah, Fox, yeah, he was definitely one of them. Marcus, Super Mutant, Smart One, Fallout 2, and Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, see, so he was in there. He was definitely part of, like, the Master's army, right? But I don't think he truly believed in a lot of that, and if he did, he gave up on that to try to keep everyone else kind of safe in their own world. And Virgil was actually a scientist for the Institute, so he didn't become one until he had taken his version of the modified FEV virus. So yeah. Yeah, no, I haven't, Retro. I don't know what you're talking about. But so yeah, we got this gate open. Oops. Yeah, we got this gate open. The next thing we're gonna do is cross this desert to get to this not Shadow Colossus, the Desert Colossus. And like I said, that's where the Spirit Temple is gonna be. There's a few things that we got to do before we get into all that, so we'll tackle that on the next episode. We'll do that tomorrow. See. Oh, he invented a strain. Yeah, so, well, he didn't invent it. He had an FEV virus strain, and he modified it himself because he was a biologist. So he was like messing with plants and stuff. But then his secret, what do you call it? His secret experiment was modifying FEV, because it did kind of fall under that bioscience, you know? So secretly he was working on that, I think mainly to escape. He only utilized it to turn himself into a mutant to escape from the Institute, go through that sea of radiation out there, and ended up being stuck as one. Dog and God Super Mutant has split personality disorder. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy too. Yeah, I forgot about that dude. That dude's in the New Vegas DLC, the Sierra Nevada, right? The Sierra Madre or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, man. No, the Fallout lore is some cool stuff, and it's of course never wholly consistent, but wherever you can make the connections, and where it matters, definitely do that. It's a great series. So let me go ahead and pop a save here. So yeah, like I said, we have plans for the next time we stream tomorrow. We'll come here, do the Spirit Temple, maybe knock out some other side quest stuff, maybe upgrade my quiver, see if there's a bigger bomb bag, things like that. But yeah, thank you guys all for joining me tonight and playing some more Zelda. You guys have all been super chatty in the chat there. I love it. It's super awesome. It's so good to hear from so many of you, and you guys all have such good opinions and theories on games and everything. I love it. The Degen 2099, you have been a new welcomed addition to the family, so thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of the family and following me over there on Twitch. I'm also over on YouTube, so if you ever want to catch any of these streams or anything backlogged, it's definitely on there. I do need to do a better job of organizing it and putting it back in playlists and all that, so I will do that for people in the future. I am going to be dabbling into some editing here soon too. I have some free time on my hands, so I'm going to try jumping into that. So yeah, but thank you guys all for joining me tonight. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. Follow me over on Twitch, subscribe over on YouTube, leave a like on the video, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Oh yeah, see y'all on the 20th. LeBroke is playing. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on LeBroke. For sure, for sure. W video, you have a good voice for streaming, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Retro. You're awesome, brother. You guys are all so fucking incredible. Thank you so much. I love you guys. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.